Is he on the phone with Amika again? I'm gonna call Amika.
I don't know. I think it's dealing
no,
with
it's not, it's
T10 drama.
Not Amika. Why? What's the T10 drama? What the fuck happened?
I have no idea. He hasn't said anything. I was trying to show him the thing, and he was also distracted with that.
I can't believe people is not listed in first pick. Well, I feel like people is easy choice, no? I think the people know he'll be there, and there's probably just like chat. It's marketing. You know what I mean? I think there'll be a lot of outside faces before the inside faces. You know what I mean?
What's going on? Guys, I'm actually fucking dying, bro. I'm so much worse than when I woke up.
Oh fuck.
Feel better, man.
Okay, so
Why'd you just sneeze on him?
bro, this.
Yeah, I'm already infected.
All right. So what's going on with you, homie? You good? How's your holiday and shit, man? You got your hair done?
Nah, you see, I'm immune to the joke now, Unc. But no, I did not get my hair done.
Immune to the joke? What do you mean? I thought you actually went there to get some work done.
No, I hear it 2,000 times a day, Unc. And matter of fact, when I was coming back, like about 11 hours ago, when I was in the airport line, you know, and you're checking in.
Okay.
Customs, there was a guy next to me that had a fucking hair surgery thing, and the first thought is, motherfucker's going, he's probably gonna.
No, we had
get
like
his hair
30 I remember the time.
Oh, well, no shit.
And yeah, yeah, it struck a nerve. That was the first thought I had, like mentally to myself. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, all those jokes, and now I see somebody next to me in line with the hair.
I mean, it's a real thing, no? It's a real thing, no? Guys, I'm going off radio for like 2 minutes.
But that aside, talked to Reggie. He called me up in a proper recap.
Okay.
Not fucking cooked.
Yeah.
Because as for a recap, when I woke up, shit was chalked.
What do you mean? Chalked how?
They could not give a recap for days. It was so bad.
Yeah, well, do you hear about what happened with the Mentos and Tic Tac and shit?
Yeah. Reggie told me everything.
Yeah, I mean, like, fuck.
In terms of Tic Tac, I told this to Reggie. This is not like something that's out of the woodwork or whatever. It's always been him and Reggie, or he has some issue with Reggie, you know what I mean? And it's always been like agree to disagree, yada 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 yada. And I was gonna say the other point was that his ego got too big based on the fact that we need him for certain things and rely on him for certain shit. And it became in a way like Rich, where he feels like because he is needed and stuff like that, that he is some fucking, above everybody, which is not the case, and yada 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 yada. I had a whole combo with Reggie earlier.
Okay.
That aside, I talked to Reggie about. I talked to the boys as well, like how the gang is doing, weaponry, shit like that. They told me. I told them that tomorrow we'll do a cleaning day, so tomorrow we'll probably do some money runs, excite the boys, and then probably do some pushing as well. You know what I mean?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, we missed you for the fucking war with Habibis. We had to give in, bro.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the squad was deeply inexperienced, and Ali and Hugh, for that war specifically, they were a huge letdown, man, because they simply couldn't wake up to the schedule. It was terrible, the way. I was I was telling Reggie, like, you need to be realistic, Louis, because we need people that are awake when I wake. By the time I'm wake up, you guys are fucking ready to go. Not fucking we're warming up as soon as I wake up, you know?
They can. They're
Hello?
lazy bums.
Hello, Mr. Benji. This is Dante Rivers from the Merchants Guild.
Okay, Dante, what's up?
Hey, I'm not too bad. How are you, mate?
Not too bad. Why? What's up?
Good. So listen, I do a lot of business with Dragon.
Okay.
I feel like we do a lot of business back and forth,
Okay.
I don't know if we've ever spoke though. So
no, Dante, is it okay if I call you back? I'm in the middle of a fucking meeting, man. It's not to dodge you or anything like that. I'll call you back in. You're gonna be around like 30?
I probably won't be.
Okay, give me like 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
All right, sweet.
Thank you.
Call me back.
I will.
Cheers,
Thank you.
All right, safe.
All right. Go on, Louis. So you think they can wake up?
I think they can.
I mean, here's the thing. Hugh actually started waking up like before I do, but Ali just keeps on like one day he's up, the next day he's not. You know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So I mean, what do we do
Bro,
there? Like,
he has a cooked
I don't care. Like,
thing
you
is,
you know
this
you know I
guy-
only care about people actually showing up. It doesn't. We don't have to be going out there and killing 19 people every day.
No, I
We just want to
know.
fucking be ready, bro.
Ollie, like I don't even know what to tell you, man. The guy is just cooked as a person in general. But bro's sleep schedule is different each day.
Okay.
Sometimes you'll be awake on like no sleep, and then I'm just like,
Yeah,
"Oh, what?"
that's why I told him. Then he could be a good stand-in for whenever like somebody can't go out anymore, you know, because he's always like
Yeah.
erratic schedule. But I don't want to build chemistry with somebody that's not gonna be there, you know.
I get you.
Yeah. So I mean, consider that, and I don't know, man. I feel like there was just a lot of. Did the boys tell you what the biggest problem with the war was?
Well, I've asked them like originally on like what the fuck was happening, the heli shit, and like the after fights, blah blah blah, and the armory stuff, yada yada. Yada. They told me all about that shit.
Did they tell you about the attitude thing, which I think is the main issue?
No.
Okay, so day one, right? We roll out after there was some beef that happened. They shot down Marina at a race or some shit, right?
Yeah.
So
I heard
come the
about that.
next day, we woke up and we kind of knew that they were like set up around us. So basically, this war, Louis, it was so funny because I say funny, but it hurt. You know what I mean? It was like they had every exit watched, right? They had cameras everywhere. They had fucking things up there. Bro, I was in the car for one of the situations. Bro had like cameras in fucking Sandy or some shit, bro. I can't remember what he said. Like, it was just like they were checking everything, okay? So we were watched. They had to drop on us no matter what we did, right? And that's fucking fine. But the first day when this all happened, two things, okay? Helicopters became like, wasn't really like an urgent thing. Although the boys did want to go on the helis, we didn't have somebody that woke up early enough to get the heli, get it ready, keep it in a safe spot, protected. You know what I'm saying? Like the drive wasn't there. They have everything covered, bro. And then the second thing is, so on the first day, when we lost the first fight, right? Lito, I think it was Lito or somebody flying the heli. Oh no, it was Royce. He flew the heli, right? And he was so hesitant in landing that Perez took the tallest building and dominated us from up there. We killed 3 people off rip, by the way. 6 against 3, okay? We lost, bro. Because the guy on top, Royce didn't land the whole entire fight, by the way. Like, he just watched us. So we had 2 people just in the air floating around. Nothing actually fucking happened, bro. So, I mean, that was one thing, okay? And then the next thing was, Reggie tried to get the cars that were disabled during the fight. And Ray was already waiting there and tried to shoot at my car too. Right?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, so they was on the energy, right?
I heard about the
So
blowing up cars.
right after that, Reggie and Jaden both declared in front of everybody that they weren't gonna go do ratty shit. Like they were like, oh no, I'm not gonna do that, man. I'm not gonna do that. If they want to, man, not gonna sweat. I'm not gonna try that. Like what they doing.
Clarify what I meant.
Yeah.
by it.
You know what I'm saying, right? No, you get what I'm saying, right, Louis?
No, I get you.
So like when you set those limits on yourself, the enemy themselves will feel it, and our people will feel like, okay, well, this is already a losing battle, right? You know what I'm saying? So I told Reggie and Jaden, just shut the fuck up about it next time and just do the job. You know what I mean? Don't gotta like demoralize the troops, because one thing that happened was we knew that there was cameras that was set up everywhere, and apparently two of the girls wanted to go and take them down, but Jaden said something like, "I'm not bothered. I wouldn't do it, you know, if it were me."
Wasn't
Something
about
like that.
taking them down, it was putting them up.
Exactly. Okay, he didn't want to put them up, and so the guys and girls that wanted to do the camera stuff didn't do anything at all.
You know what I've noticed?
Yeah.
Compared to the first few words, right? I think from the way things sound on this one is that because someone on the internet made a comment to me of like, this was one of those wars where like they came at them or some shit, but I think compared to the first few ones, okay, like first 2, for sure, probably like
I play.
we were
Bro.
hungry for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, remember when after the whole split happened and like you had your convo with like Ray, and you knew they're gonna probably be spinning, and then we were like kind of ready to go. You know what I mean? Like our side was hungry, their side was hungry. You know what I mean? There was hunger in it. But
Yeah.
I feel like from the sounds of it in this one, people were doing what they were doing because they need to, not because they wanted it. Makes sense?
Yeah.
And I think like right off the go, kind of like you said, right off the bat, that's already at a disadvantage because even like experience and all the shebango, that like the morale and like the vibe, right, plays a big factor. You know what I mean? Like if you don't want it bad enough, you're not gonna get it.
I know that, man. That's what I'm saying. Everything was basically, I felt like people didn't necessarily want to go out, but then they just did it because they knew, oh, I'm in a gang. I have to do this. It's the last thing I want to do on earth, but let me just do it anyway, you know?
I don't think that was it at all.
I mean,
the
I
biggest
felt that
problem
from
was
some
that-
people, 100%, Reggie. Like, 100%.
I think our biggest fucking problem for that is we knew who we wanted to take out, and those cunts just didn't fucking do what they were supposed to do. That's the pure and simple of it. So then we went.
How about when they were
did
out?
Shit. Huh?
How about when they rolled out?
When they rolled out, I mean, Ollie's biggest fucking problem is he doesn't understand people that he has in the squad with him, right? You know that I understand what people's strengths are and that kind of
Yes.
shit, and what they can
Why
do.
the fuck did you delete
This
that?
guy he thought that was like he was with a fucking group of
He
all heavy
thinks
hitters.
he thinks
It
like
was
if he
crazy.
tells if he tells Royce, you go behind that building, he thinks Royce is gonna know what the fuck. He thinks he's gonna
Yeah.
assume that Royce knows what the fuck to do. Like he's fucking.
And what he also said to me was he doesn't
Steven
think that there
Seagal.
should be any convoy leader, and I'm just like, that doesn't work. Tried that
Okay,
shit.
that does not
The
work
people-
here
Yes.
Exactly.
The people we have need to actually be guided.
because
Without that,
you
they don't
see-
know what they're doing.
you see, like for an instance, right? Just so to give you all perspective, Benji, you often talk about Draco, right? When Draco led, right, he would lead until the fight, right? He'll make like important shot calls, but everyone else knew what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah,
right?
I
Everyone
agree.
else,
I
like-
agree.
Like if someone wanted to make a call or someone like decided to do something, like there was no like need for approval. They just do it. You know what I mean? And it works out at the end.
Yeah,
Where, like,
but the thing is, the objective was also
here it's
different.
very different.
The objective was also
Yeah.
different. Like, I actually felt really happy when we had a fight at a power plant 2 days ago, and that boy Hugh was actually just like fucking pairing with me, like no matter what happened. And I was like, okay, now we're actually gonna take people down, and you know, we actually won the fight
Yeah,
there,
we all
man.
stayed together.
But the problem
Yeah.
is the only thing that we do have now is kind of like there's no, how do I say this? So I was on a building and I was covering, and I kind of knew what everybody was doing, so I was able to actually rotate because people were talking about what they were planning on doing, right? But as soon as like Jaden got chipped down, Reggie went down, Mentos went down, the comms started dying off, right? So then instead of moving about, people were just like trying to survive, you know? But we need to make the moves. Like everybody needs to be confident in their pairing, you know, like what we're doing and shit
Nah, I
like that.
get you. It's like if you see a guy behind that
Yeah.
bathroom, right? Instead of being like, "Hey guys, should we push him or should we do that?" Instead of just be like, "All right, I'm gonna run to the left, you run to the right."
Exactly.
I'm
Or
gonna get
if
on top
something
of
happens here, what are
tents.
we planning to do? You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, I think.
bro, you don't understand. Like when we were in the power plant, it's like there was some really good things and there was some really bad things. Like first
I don't
of all,
understand how they got so close and underneath us.
yeah. So first of all, we were all on top of the power plant. We gave up the high ground completely.
Yeah.
Like it's like to me, I'm like, why did we just give up the entire high ground? Like that's cooked. You know what I mean? And then like, I was on top, and then everybody was on the bottom. Literally, it was like 5 people running on foot together, bro, and slowly dying one by one. But we got one of them back in return. You know what I mean? We traded. But I don't know,
Well,
man.
we had one go down, then we took 2 of them down.
Yeah,
And Mentos went down during that. So then I went down because I thought I was going to be looked after while I was putting Jaden in the car and trying to scoop him so PD didn't fuck us. But I got rinsed from someone above me and no one even stepped out to shoot whilst I was trying to get Jaden the fuck off me, but I just couldn't put him down. So that's what fucked me, right? If I
Yeah.
could let go of him when I tried to, I was good. I was golden.
I ain't gonna lie.
I person missed so many fucking shots.
I'm telling you right now, Louis, whatever Hugh is doing now is we need more of that, not just for me, for everybody. And the second thing, the only thing we need now to be decent, right, Louis, is telling each other what we're about to do. because that's like my biggest flaw. Like if we just tell each other like, yo, I'm putting this guy in the car, y'all watch up top. Oh, yo, I'm about to get into a fight, y'all start shooting, I'ma start shooting. That's it. If we can do that next, I think we'll be fine. That's all we need. Then everything else will be natural. Because you know, you can't really guide it too much after that.
No, 100%. If you call out like, let's push the guy behind the palm tree, right? And then people will go off of that, right?
Exactly.
Even if you're not like the most experienced, you'll still figure out
That's what I mean. So
figure it out.
the problem with the gang, right, is they need to realize something. So when we were in the power plant, I remember everything, okay? They said one thing. Behind the blue silo, there's one person. So everybody moved on that notion, right? And that was good. After we took care of that guy and we didn't know where they was, it was just dead air. You know what I mean? And then people just started getting whittled down. And that's what I mean. Oh, as long as we have an objective, right? If it doesn't matter. If you're on the ground, you say, yo, we're all looking at the guy on top there, okay? We're gonna sweep this slowly. Done. All we need is a point where everybody can know together, right? Or a point that everybody knows that we're pushing or protecting. And then other than that, man, like I don't think it'll be an issue. I think you don't even understand, Louis. The last fight we had in that war, brother, we had 10 people in Vespucci. It felt like there were 3. Like everybody was just solo, bro. Everybody, it was, oh, my Lord. People.
I've asked them. Well, okay. Well, I asked two questions. Like, during that fight, a little bit of like, where were they setting up, right? And they were like, oh, they'll have grapples, they have this, they have that, right? And I'm asking myself, like, who have 10 people were our 10 people setting up? You know what I mean? Because Big White, like one, and then you just the rest like set up around, right?
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? The biggest problem when we were on Big White, right? It's number one, I was with Dragon. I didn't want to shoot Dragon. Dragon was on every fucking railing like a goddamn maniac. But here's the thing. Dragon was calling out where everybody was, right? So Dragon, like, come with me on top. I will show you exactly what our problem is. Come here. I might as well do it live for you, you know?
I spoke to Louis about Chico too.
About Chico? What about Chico? Okay, good. Look at this, okay? This was how cooked it was with Dragon up here, okay? He didn't actually do anything wrong, but it was like the wrong method, you know what I mean? So this is Dragon, okay? He had 300 ammo, by the way, boys, okay? He used up everything. He'd be like this. Everybody was at the bottom, okay? So everybody's in different spots. Isaac! Toilets, I see 2! Pop, I'm fighting! Toilets, go toilets! Then he goes here. Halt! Behind tennis court! 3! Pop! I hit two! I see you on the left! Oh, one more! By the lifeguard tower! Pop! Oh my god, I'm going back to the toilets! Two there, one still. I said, Dragon, what do you think is gonna happen here? You have Raul, Marina, Merc, Tony Leong. Bro, there was no movement. There was Mentos. Mentos was trying to move solo over there. Tic Tac was trying to go solo over there. And Yusuf stayed on the roof back there. Yusuf wanted to hide his position so well, he didn't even tell us where he was. He would be like on the radio, I'm on the roof. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. I said, motherfucker, I ain't worried about you. I want you to help me. What the fuck? Bro, and Mentos, right? We tell him, okay, come here. Mentos, okay? There's one guy on the side of this billabong. There's one guy on the roof back there. There's 2 people at the end. Mentos is pacing back and forth in the middle of the billabong, by the way. Fearless. And I'm just like, Mentos, I don't mind making a play here, but we got Royce, who has decided to stay in that currently constructed area and stayed by the door the whole time. 2 people went up on Royce's roof and pushed me while I was in the middle of the billabong, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, boys, do not.
Yeah.
Our gang right now needs specific guidance for one spot. Like, I kept on trying to tell them, it's not about pointing out where everybody is. It's about, instead of the 10 people spread out, right, guys? Yeah? We're spread out, right? What I wanted them to do was everybody go together to the tents and push that one cunt by the fucking toilet, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Did
saying?
anyone tell you we tried to do that?
What do you mean?
So
You?
earlier that day when I told you
okay.
that they pushed the block, right?
Yeah.
Come over here.
Uh,
So there's one person, right? It's near where the pink car is now, right on the corner
yeah,
of the tennis
yeah.
courts.
Okay.
I have myself, Jaden, and Royce. I'm just like, come with me. We're going to fucking push, right? Because there's just one person sitting back there. We should be able to take him out, right? So we push. As that's happening, a car then comes around the back of there, then goes over to the fucking
Meth
the
spot.
stairs over there, right?
Okay.
And then hop out, start peppering us. I told the 3 people, so there was a dragon here, there was Mentos down there, and someone else down there to cover us while we're pushing. So we had 3 people behind us that should have been fucking peppering anyone, and then us 3.
Okay, yeah, that sounds
I
good
don't
so
think
far.
anyone from here shot because I didn't see any projectiles going this way. As we just got rinsed on the beach by the person from back there.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yes.
I mean, my
Sick,
biggest
sick.
criticism
And then
for
I
us.
found out later the dragon was up here with a Glock.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
My biggest criticism for us boys, right, is that listen, okay, you know how I'm vocal about if I'm lost with your comms? Like I don't know what the fuck's going on. Trust me, guys. If
Yeah,
I'm
that's
if I'm getting lost, there's a lot of people getting lost, but they can't say it, right? Like I can say it because there's no repercussions, right? But they don't say it because they don't want to be left out next time. Because then we'll judge them. Oh, you don't understand what we're doing. Okay. They won't say that it's not clear. I'm telling you right now, out of 10 people that were here, I don't think anybody understood each other, man. Even until it was me, Mentos, and Royce and Yusuf, still it was clueless. It was
That's good,
absolutely clueless. We just need to know,
need
like,
to-
I just need to know what we're doing, right? It's every fight we had with them. Yes, we were outgunned, but it doesn't matter because I still feel like we could have done something if we actually had a little bit better teamwork, right? Like at least it would have been a bit more even. You know, that's what I believe. But I told the boys that shit that happened with the Habibis, it's fine. But the city will test us, right? And you can even see people like the morons now. They're coming to the turf. They're trying to fuck people up at the stores, like what the boys said earlier. So we need to prove a point that when we roll out, we actually know what the fuck we're doing. And Louis, I'm telling you, man, it's really, really your job. Okay? Like, I told Jaden, I told Jaden this, okay? When you were not around, I feel like Jaden was somebody that everybody really looked up to. But the problem with Jaden is, and I've said this to his face, he's a very negative force during our meetings. Because unfortunately for Jaden, man, I think he's literally just kind of like, he's very, I don't know, what's the word for it, Reggie? I want to say safe because the guy's actually gone full restart.
Scarred.
Yeah, he's scarred, okay? He's trying to roll out with guns that are not good. There have been 3 fights where he hasn't had a magazine, by the way, in his fucking gun. You know, and he's very vocal about not wanting to try too hard, very vocal about having no sweat and shit like that. And I get it. It's his personal thing, but like it is a slight negative impact. You know what I mean? On everybody else. It's
Yeah.
like
No,
it makes me
100%.
feel like I'm going out with somebody who doesn't even have a sharp knife, you know? Going out with a butter knife.
It's hard for Jaden to bring up the energy of others, but if you do put him in a certain space of energy, he will thrive. It's one of those things.
Yeah,
Like-
so I mean, like, so the only other person is really gonna be you, making sure that the people are like, bro, I told you, I don't give a fuck if we lose, but I hate losing when I know we're not even like, it's not even our best foot
Lose the
forward.
right way in a
You know
sense.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I get you.
we just didn't even try. We just bent
I've
over.
asked them, I've asked them if they think they did the most they can during the war.
No way.
I was like, did y'all think y'all just like the most you can? And they were like, no. Everybody said no.
Bro, 100%. It's just not gonna. It's not
And
gonna
then
be a fucking thing.
I don't know. We were talking about the armory and stuff. Like Reggie brought up good points, right? My only counter argument to what the boys were saying, Reggie was not there for this.
What is it? What is it? What were they saying?
My only counter argument, they were just saying like how like, oh, by the time like the fights ended, whatever, like people come back to gear up, and then like there's a heli hovering over and they're getting pushed, right? And I'm like, we cannot Pikachu face to that fact because even in previous wars against Habibi, they've done that shit, right? So we should know about them trying to push, whether like, let's say we have a group out and then they push the block, they've done that shit before, and or like, you know,
Yeah, I mean
push the
that's
block,
the.
smoke,
I mean
whatever.
that's just us though. That's just like
Yeah, exactly.
we
I
didn't
told
make
them,
the
like, it's on
moves
us.
because like we already discussed this and we're discussing it now and it still hasn't been actually like fully done. What like it's on us that we only had one place to gear up, you know? Like
Yeah,
if you
I mean,
had
that
if
is
you have
true.
two spots, like yeah, they can watch cameras and have helicopters. They can't watch everything, bro. You know what I mean? Like there is a limit to what they can fucking do. But we never exhausted it. We never exhausted our fucking resources. You know, like for example, right? I had 24 million during that time.
Yeah.
Nobody really tried to push for guns. Nobody really tried to push for anything. We were just like, you know, trying to deal with it without like fucking sweating, pretty much. You know, and it's fucking
No, I
crazy.
get you. It's simply not like the simple conclusion is people do not have the fire in them. They do not have the thrive
Yeah,
in them.
I mean, brother, even Reggie fucked up
But-
because he thought he can't fly without a fucking license. His license was expired, and he's like, "Oh, I can fly this whole time." You know, it's like one of those
I thought I had
things.
to get a pilot's license and shit.
Just very, very weak overall from us, man. But we have good people, bro. Like, you know, I feel like we have good people in the sense of like, yeah, we ain't gonna be killers on the streets, but we can hold it down at least, you know, like try our best to. But whatever happened, that war was that wasn't us, man. That wasn't fucking us. And hopefully the fact that you're back now, you know, we can get it going again, man. But
Of course, man. Try my best.
my request is, let's not just because you know these guys, you know, and just because you like them, don't choose them when they cannot commit. Okay, like if Ali is obviously not committing to a certain time, like, you know, prioritize other people that will be there. You know, you do that.
I get you. Yeah, of course.
Okay, perfect. All right.
I think I'm very fair with like who rolls out.
Yeah, I just want it to be like best foot forward, man. If we can do that, I think that's the best Hades we can have. And hey, let's enjoy the whatever time we have left, man.
Yeah, of course.
Could be the last time we're ever together again, boys.
I could only pray. Huh? Crazy. Wild.
I will say though, we need to actually make sure people learn again. Richie might need to do a boot camp again. Make sure these motherfuckers learn the block.
Bro, it's not even that, man.
Like, listen,
legit. If,
I was not there, guys. I cannot judge. Like, I'm only like speaking from an outside perspective, but from the sounds of it and like how they sound to me, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I get it. The people were like grappling left and right and shit like that, but I'm just like, holy fuck, bro. When you have like 10 plus people, like, where is everyone setting up? You know what I mean? That is leaving positions for the other group to grapple.
yeah, well, that's the thing, right? So yes, we had 10 people, but the people that were pushing us essentially met each person one by one. The 10
Yeah.
people were not like covering each other. There's no fucking shot. We didn't have ARs, bro. Like nobody was like actually hitting anybody. Like they were shooting us from way back there behind the meth spot, and we couldn't like respond. So and nobody went closer, nothing. Dude, Tic Tac was like getting mad at Dragon for saying toilets, and because he didn't know where the toilets were. That's when we knew it was Raps. He didn't even know where the toilets were, bro.
No, he usually does. Like, probably just fucking in the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Not no toilets. What other toilets?
Yeah, but I do believe that we got rid of somebody that has stopped us from being able to grow together. You know what I mean? I think that's a major thing.
I told Reggie I have nothing against the guy personally, but I think in terms of how things sound, and like obviously throughout like a long time, it just became into like a parasite inside the game. Just kept getting
That's a
worse
good
and
word for
worse
it.
and worse.
Bro, I like the guy, bro. But everything that we did, I think that was just a part of him that felt like he was too good. And with that, you
Exactly,
just
it's
can't grow,
ego.
bro. You just can't grow.
It's ego. It's like that is like if I decided to be like, oh, like oh, you guys are so bad. Oh,
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
you know what I mean? Like,
anybody, if they do that, it's fucked.
yeah.
Other than that, I think there's two more things. One, Aries approached me about becoming hang around. How the fuck do you two feel about that?
She's done it to me a long time ago too, but I don't know. I'll tell you what I told her exactly, word for word, and this is like months before I even went. Probably, I was like, "Yo, calm down, meet the people, get to know people, make sure they get to know you, and you know if that's something that you want to explore further, they can have a different convo." I think she's been coming down more recently, though. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, like I
Um,
asked her
She has.
to fucking work on the goddamn casino, then she disappeared for 3 days in a row. So I don't know what that
Yeah.
tells us.
I don't know. Like, I don't have an issue with her hanging around us. I don't
Does
know.
that not
You know,
work?
like,
Does he do? It's supposed to
hanging around,
do TTS for that.
but um, at least like joining us and seeing her in Hades in the future. I don't know. I know she's competent and stuff like that, but connection wise, I don't know. I feel like that's
I
something
think
that
her
she'll have to
only.
build with
I
her
think her
alone.
one problem is I think the way she does stuff. I think she was part of that no hostage store thing, which fucking tilted the shit out of Dragon, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh no, cash exchange. So we need to talk to Dragon and see. So don't. None of you should be giving her a hang around until Dragon and
Yeah.
anybody else who knows her like clears her. Okay. Other than
Yeah,
that,
that's fine. Who
another
else?
thing. One more thing. Chico as advisor to the council. Are you good with that, Louis? Because I think Jaden
Yeah,
is okay. Reggie's okay.
Yeah, I told Reggie, I think for Chico, being an advisor is way better than being an LT. I feel like he'll struggle as an LT, and that he often gets in his own head about shit. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like he's his own worst enemy, bro. I mean, like,
it's from few instances. You know what I mean? Like he'll be perfectly fine, but either wake up one day and feel like he's not good enough, or feel like he needs to prove himself to you and to us and to everybody that he can do shit. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
like that mentality will make him self implode. You know what I mean? And I think he needs to understand that even as he is respected by a lot of peoples and whatever. And I think a role like an advisor to him is better than an LT.
exactly. Because I mean, like, I think he deserves it. I think people that I've known a long time, and then if they've known Reggie and KJ too, I think it's, I think people understand the situation, you know. Okay.
Of course, of course.
Is there anything else we need to bring up before I go to my family dinner?
No, I'm dying slowly. Fucking.
Her name is
fuck
Noah
KJ
Lee.
for a bit. I was gonna say, KJ is still LT or what's up with that?
I mean, he's LT, but KJ is just K. You already know KJ, bro. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
LT council advisor.
I
Bro,
swear
I
to
had
God.
to tell that dumb fuck to do an order the other day. He literally made me order him to do it.
Listen.
On his fucking bullshit.
Okay, this is what KJ does, okay? You have to remember, KJ, how do I say this, bro? KJ is a little bit cooked, guys. He will think he's doing something, but nobody actually realizes it, and then we pretend we all realize it. You understand what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, he'll think that he's like creating some drama within the gang, but then nobody actually notices it. So that when he shows up, he'll say like one or two lines that sounds like he knows what he's talking about. Then I'll pretend that he's like saying something Giga Chad, and then he'll be like, "See, I did it. I'm good. I'm KJ time." You know what I mean? that's KJ,
Yeah.
man. He literally thinks that, you know, he's fucking cooked. Bro, listen.
John
I
Drake.
seen that bro be awake during this time, but bro is like in his own world, and I think he was pretending to be busy or some shit. And I just didn't see him. We had like 3 meetings on the 10th, and he wasn't even on radio, bro. I saw the guy at the fucking hospital. You get what I mean? KJ's like, how do you say that? Back, you know, one of my friends from Malaysia would call that manja. Do you want to know what manja is? Manja is
No,
like,
just let us assume.
manja is like, you know, you got a baby girl and they just want you to, like, you know, be the one pulling them over and be like, oh my God, I miss you. Come here, you know? That's KJ, you know what I mean? He wants to be like pulled in, like missed. Like, don't they miss me, you know? Don't they, why they not pulling me in to do exactly. He will never be like, oh my God, let's do something now. He has to be like, my God, KJ, it's so great to see you. Wow, KJ time, come here. We love you so much, man. You know? And then like, what did he do with you, Reggie? He made you order him?
So here's this, right? I said to him, can you go take care of the one of the orders that had to go out? So can you go take care of the manor order, right? He's like, no, I'm good. Like,
bro, of
KJ,
course.
KJ,
I know.
Can you do the fucking order?
I know, bro.
And
Bro,
he's
you
like,
know,
"No,
you know what
I'm
he's
good."
doing, right? You know what he's doing. I'm telling you, he's monologuing, saying how he's trying to check the relationship between y'all. You already know that. You already know that. He's already trying to come up with shit in his head. He's fucking cooked.
So I left him by himself for a while doing his thing, and I come back again, like half hour later. I said, I need that, get that order out. Can you get it done? It's like, no, okay. I'm like, okay, I'm not asking anymore. I'm telling you, get the fucking order done. I wish I didn't have to do it to get that order out. And it's like, okay. Like, for fuck's sake, man. Like, why do I need to fucking order him of all people to do something? And bro, it was just
It's KJ time, man. It's
waiting for me
KJ
to
time,
fucking
bro.
order him to do something when it doesn't need to fucking be that.
It's fucking
Yeah,
KJ
but
time, bro.
him, because of y'all's personal relationship, right? He's gonna be like, okay, y'all are equal, and then, you know, he'd be like,
No, I don't
on
think it was
paper,
that.
It's like, unless you order him, he's not gonna do it.
You know, bro. You know
I don't
him,
think it's
man.
that. I think it's just more him being like, I need him to understand that he's 2IC so he can do this, or some cooked ass fucking shit.
Exactly. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying to himself. Yeah.
shouldn't
Well, he
have
used to
to
be
fucking do that with
2IC though, right? He used to be 2IC.
God, was he? I don't even know, bro. How?
Like I should never have to do that to him. I just say, hey, could you do this for me? The same as I do with anyone else. Everyone else says, okay, no worries. I don't need to order cunts to do things.
What? So
why he's cooked ass needed me to do it.
So how's what else is he doing? What has he been doing? Like, he's been having a good time, no? Like, he's been chilling in EU, I think.
Yeah, when I woke up early NA, he was awake.
Okay. I mean, like, he shouldn't have any problems then. Just enjoying racing and enjoying the life. God.
Yeah, I told him that he just fucking he races and cooks meth, rinse, repeat. Yep. That's his life now.
Oh man, I wish you got to see KJ, Louis. My God, bro.
Meetings back
You never seen KJ, right? Like even before CISA, you never seen him, right?
No,
man, that was a sight to see,
I've
bro.
met him, but I've never.
That guy
known
used
him.
to be the boss, bro. You don't even understand, Louis. Like, do you know, like, in the South Side before, you know, he was the holder of the list. Do you understand what I mean? Do you know? No, do you understand, bro? You don't understand how much power this guy had. KJ would be alone, okay, in the South Side, okay? Louis, listen to what I'm about to tell you. He would be alone in the South Side, and Tyrone Biggums, Lean Boys, every fucking Southside gang would have to report to him before they could do a run, bro. Like, no, this wasn't like, oh, you don't ask. No, KJ tells you when you can do the run, Louis. He will wake up, and if everybody's queued up, 10 people queued up, he's like, no, it is time for Vagos to do run. You all wait. So we'll do like 20 runs, and then everybody will just wait for KJ to say that they can go. I'm not even capping, bro. Fuck. And now we just get some fucking lemming. Fuck. Now his best recruit is Zulu. Shit.
Holy.
Bro's fallen off the deep end.
Zulu used to not wake up unless KJ is awake, and now he doesn't even exist.
the husk of the man that he used to be. But anyways, we'll get that going, okay? We'll get that going. I'm gonna go for the dinner.
Yeah.
If there's anything that comes up before before the tsunami, make sure you call me and we'll have another meeting, all right?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I'm about to dip out.
All right, brother. Hey, Dazzy, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. I do have an idea for 5.0 though, chat. My